Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in again. These are our Convict Cichlid eggs from days 2 to 4. So on our first video, we went over the eggs on day 1 where she was actually actively laying them. So if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. It'll show you what they look like right when they're laid. So they are a clear, kind of a white milky color when they are laid. Now this is day 2, so they have grown substantially more brown and darkened on day 2. You'll notice there's one egg in there that has not been fertilized, and it's kind of a white color still. It's what I refer to as a dead egg. So that one's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to hatch. That one's just, for some reason, has been missed. Now she will probably pick that one out herself and dispose of it. You'll see her occasionally just picking her eggs up that are falling from the higher level of the flower pot and just putting them back in place. So the mother actually tries to group her eggs into one location and keep them as tightly grouped as she possibly can. Don't be alarmed, she's most likely not eating these eggs, but if you do see her doing so, you can remove the eggs. This is our day 3 egg photos, and we actually did end up removing the eggs on this day, only because she has a proven track record of eating her eggs every single time. This is her 3rd batch of babies, so we didn't want to give her that chance because we're really excited to see how the fry turn out here. So she is doing a really good job so far of guarding her eggs, but she's been picking at them more and more during this day. So we just weren't exactly sure if she was grouping them or if she was munching on them. Convict cichlids do normally parent their fry for about 3 weeks, so if you do feel like leaving the eggs in the tank with the parents and giving them a shot at it, absolutely okay to do so. We just wanted to make sure that we got the most fry that we possibly could out of this batch. On this video, you'll look really closely at the eggs and see some of them start to wiggle and start to fall off of the flower pots. This causes her a little bit of concern, which means that she just groups them tighter, but this is actually fantastic for the eggs. It means that they are developing naturally and they are starting to go into the stage of being a wiggler. When they're wigglers, you definitely will be able to tell. It's on our next clip in this video, but they wiggle substantially. You definitely won't miss it. Here she's showing a perfect example of how she's grouping her eggs. She's picking them up off the bottom of the pot and spitting them back up to the top. She just wants to keep all of her babies in one place. It's very hard for me, at least, to tell the difference between her doing that and her eating them, and that's probably why we've lost the last 2 batches of her babies now. Hopefully you can see it in this clip. If you look at the eggs very closely, you're going to start to see some black specks, and you can actually see the eyes of the fish forming. Now we've moved these fry up to a separate tank. It only has 2 fry little babies from Corey's that have survived from the last batch because we didn't quite catch the eggs in time. It was in a huge tank. So we moved them up here so that they wouldn't be bothered by mom and dad and they would have a chance to grow out. Now on day 4, you'll see what I mean by wigglers. You definitely can't miss these guys. They move all over the flower pot and just kind of go crazy. And now they're gonna stay here for about 7 days until they are free swimming fry. Right now, you don't need to feed them anything. You don't need to worry about your brine shrimp except for stocking up on it if you can. They're just going to sit there and absorb their egg sac for 7 days. About 7 days, 4 to 7, just to give yourself some cushion of just in case. But they're going to sit there and absorb their egg sac to gain their strength up so that they'll be able to free swim in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you like and subscribe so that you can see what these fry look like when they're all grown up. I will be keeping you guys updated with anything that I figure out along the way. This is just me learning how to do this, so we're gonna learn together. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and I hope to see you soon.